Hey Aquarius, Amber here from Symbols for Living. Welcome very much to your June tarot reading. It is a general reading focused on work, finances, etc. Not so much a focus on love. However, if love comes up, we will talk about it. And I think for you, possibly it has turned up. We've got the Knight of Chalices here. As the energy you find yourself in as you move into the month, crossed by the Two of Pentacles. So it could be that you're either given two really great job offers that you really, really like, or it could be that you're choosing between two people and you're actually very much hoping for the ideal kind of love. And therefore you're weighing up your options because you want the best kind of love. The Nine of Chalices being your main focus is to find some sort of happiness within yourself, that kind of independent happiness, that ability to be able to realize your own dreams, rather than waiting for anyone else maybe to satisfy your emotional needs. You could be very focused on you kind of finding out, focusing on your own dreams basically, and developing ideas around that to bring it to fruition. So it could be very much love related, as we do have two cups cards here, but we also have got three pentacles cards, a few wands, and the rest is major arcana. We've actually got more major arcana than anything else. So this tells us that this is quite an important time, possibly of change in your life. You could actually be feeling very much more in balance this month. You could experience some sort of emotional healing this month. You could be really pushing things forward, really taking, making progress in terms of your financial situation. You could really be making progress and really be able to build on some of the ideas you could have been working on before. And the Stars card here is in your hopes and fears. So again, you're very focused on the future and you're hoping that you do actually reach the goals that you set yourself. You do recognize that it will be a lot of hard work, and it looks like here people around you can also see that you're putting in a lot of work, and you realize that it could be a journey that you've got to kind of go on. However, you know that it's something that you really love to do, whatever it is that you may have chosen to do, or whatever it is that you are doing. You may be feeling so strongly about it, with all these strong major arcanas here, because it really is your true wish. It really will give you that kind of independence maybe, and self-fulfillment. So it's more than just the money, I think. It's also kind of having that feeling of success, it's almost like self-appreciation. You may feel like you really want to maybe prove it to yourself. So you could have you could be doing something that you really love and also be doing something that pays the bills with the Two of Pentacles here, and the Six of Pentacles here in your thoughts. It's like you're kind of I mean, now, I mean, with the Six of Pentacles, it would say that, you know, you may feel like you have more leverage, in a sense. You may feel like you're, like you can be more generous, like you have a bit more money available to you, so you're able to share. And this could actually be making you feel quite proud. I mean, if you have already achieved this as you come into June and you already are feeling the Nine of Cups, then, you know, you could have found that, you know, a new job might have come in that you really love. It may be a second job to what you normally do. However, it's put you in a position where you're able to give and have that financial independence and also that feeling of success. And ultimately, I think it makes you feel good to maybe to be able to help other people. So yeah, being able to give makes you feel good. And essentially maybe your feeling of success that you're able to give, you're able to help. In the near past, we had the Knight of Wands. So again, this is about fighting for something, acting quite, acting quite hastily, being passionate, fighting for something that you're passionate about, throwing a bit of caution to the wind, not overthinking things. So in the past, it could be that you've, you know, changed direction in some way. Had to be quite brave about it as well. And it could have been kind of almost instinctual. It's not, again, you didn't give much thought to it. You kind of are going very much on your gut feelings here. There's no swords energy here. The only sword that appears is on the card here, the Strength card. So with that being your overall advice, it could be that you might need to, you know, as much as you are passionate about what you want to do, and as much as you really want to kind of go for it, with the Chariot here, we have the Knight of Wands and Knight of Chalices, we're like really going for things. We've got the Five of Wands, which talks about, you know, doing things with gusto and like fighting to the death. Well, not fighting to the death, but fighting with that kind of, you're fighting to win, like you're not fighting to lose kind of attitude, having that very strong, passionate drive, which really takes all of us very far. You know, our ego essentially pushes us very far. However, you're being reminded here that your spiritual connection or your groundedness is going to be quite important here. And don't let your passions mess things up. Do take your time. You know, the Chariot card here also talks about being quite careful as you move forward and you pursue your dreams. You know, do pay attention to the details. And the Temperance card also talks about that, paying attention to those smaller details as you move forward to ensure that nothing is missed and everything turns out exactly how you planned it. The Strength card talks about connecting to spirit. You know, it's also a reminder that we are spiritual beings living in a physical body and not the other way around, and that ultimately we have the power to overcome our more instinctive passions and desires, and kind of contain them and structure them in a way that really makes it work for us. So there may be a slight taming that's needed, especially with the Nine of Chalices here as a main focal point. You may be feeling quite proud of maybe the achievements that you made, quite proud of the opportunities that you now have. And again, with the Five of Wands here, it talks about a certain amount of pride. So it could be that, you know, just remember to kind of temper it, you know that the connection to spirit is where it all began and where it all will end, and that's what we need to kind of keep in focus. Yeah, with the Five of Wands, your near future, in your near future position, it shows that there will be some sort of inner conflict. I don't think this is external conflict. I feel there'll be inner conflict and there'll be some sort of shortage in money. It could be that this new position may have the potential, because these are potentials, these cards. And even, I mean, the whole reading is potential, but in terms of positions, this talks about what you're working towards. This actually talks more towards what will actually kind of more likely be the outcome. So these are more definite cards, and so I feel that you're working towards, you know, you're wanting, you know, in the back of your mind you're thinking, I want to be in a position where I can give. I want to be in a position where I feel I'm getting my money's worth out of the effort that I'm putting in. You want there to be some sort of balance, reciprocity. You want more of that in your finances. So again, like I said, you may want to make sure you're being paid properly for the services that you give, and you also want to make sure that you're able to give to people that need, that are close to you. And that's what you're aiming for. That you're aiming for that kind of emotional satisfaction, I guess, of being able to help people. And there could be a bit of pride in that as well. So you could find yourself, you know, at all costs still maybe giving, even though you may find yourself in a financial difficulty to keep giving. But you may be kind of like, no, I'm not going to not give, because you may be stubbornly wanting to be able to give, you know. And I think that's quite normal for a Capricorn, in all fairness. I think that you're always going to want to be in a position where you can help. You're always going to want to be in a position where you're able to help. I mean, it's just the sheer knowing that you're in a position. It's like being in that position. Like not being in a position where you don't have that power, you don't have that authority, you don't have that money isn't really your idea of success. Because I think for a lot of Capricorns, I've got a Capricorn moon, so I've got Capricorn friends and family members. I think for a lot of us, we do see, you know, financial success as overall success. And on top of that, I think sometimes we can see money as power as well. You kind of do gain a certain amount of authority and power in a dynamic where you have more money than the other person, to a certain extent. Maybe obviously not fully, and I know I'm going to get a lot of response to that maybe, but it's kind of true. I mean, look at Donald Trump. How did he become president? It's just because of money. Money is power. And, you know, so I think you understand that, and I think you're quite proud. You know, we've got quite a proud old man here still picking up sticks, even though he can barely bend down to get it, you know. But he's determined to prove that he can do this, even if it means in the end he'll have less. So I think the Strength card here is just reminding you, you know, don't be too proud. You know, don't get caught up in all the hype. Like, keep grounded. Keep a clear perspective. It's interesting because this card is actually number 11 in this deck, which is usually the Justice card, which talks about being clear-headed and making, you know, clear choices, and speaking from the heart rather than from all of our passion and desires. But here, the Strength card is number 11, and they're often interchangeable in decks, I've noticed. So yeah, it's still asking you here to really connect to your truth, and not be too swayed by the Maya, you know, by what you see, by financial success, you know. Try and keep that in check here. And we've got the Fool card. The Fool card and Judgment card have been coming out for a lot of you guys, and the Strength card have been coming out over and over again. So I think this is a month where we're reconnecting to the fact that we are actually, you know, first spirit that's in the physical, and we need to respect that and kind of connect to source on a regular basis, to remind us of that. And that could include meditation, you know, meditating on nature, meditating on the universe, contemplating on the universe even, can kind of bring things into perspective for you and kind of take you out of the here and now and give you that broader standpoint in terms of objectivity, or you being objective. So yeah, it looks fairly good. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and do the love reading. So okay, Aquarius. So we've got true gem. So whoever you are dating is someone quite special, and definitely got some value to you in your life. What challenges you is destiny, and what brings you together is friendship. So this person could be a friend at the moment. You could still be dating very much at the moment. It could be just be very casual right now. However, you do recognize that even at this early stage, there is something special to the relationship. You again are learning the energies of the young female. So you're learning about how to kind of be carefree, how to have fun, and how to enjoy your youth, or enjoy your freedom, enjoy your beauty, and have fun and be a bit carefree, not worry so much and be confident. But essentially you're focusing on this whole young female, so you are kind of embracing the fact that, you know, you're not past it yet. None of us are, and that you should enjoy your time now while you can. And your partner's also kind of focused on dating, really wants to continue dating you, and getting to know you. I think right now you're becoming very good friends. You see this partner, this love interest, as being a good union for you, and you feel very much like you are in a union already, even though they may actually see it as more dating, and in actual fact what connects you two is friendship. You could have a lot of mutual friends as well, but you see it very much as union. Just bear in mind that your partner is still kind of seeing it as dating right now, and destiny, I think you're kind of picking up that he's a true gem or she's a true gem. You're picking up that this is destiny, you know, you're kind of connecting to that and you're feeling it. But I would say that there is a little, to be reminded that one, you're still young, have some fun, and two, your interest is more seeing this as dating right now, and what connects you is friendship. So it's still maybe very much on that very early stages of the relationship or connection. Your partner could see you as your partner could see you as someone who maybe goes back and tells their friend what happens. Your partner could see you as someone who gossips a lot and talks about people to them. So they could feel that way too, because what the gossip card here is to how they see you. It could also mean that they feel people gossip about you too. He feels that maybe you draw a lot of attention to him, being a young female, and he may just feel a lot of people talk about you guys, and yeah, sees it as a bit of a gossipy situation maybe, but ultimately you know, you've got a lot of really positive cards in the middle. I mean, Destiny is your challenge, but I mean that could be your challenge. That you see Destiny, and that you want it to kind of move in a particular direction. But you know, Destiny may have its own time frame. You know, might have its own agenda. Might be doing its own thing. So you have to kind of let Destiny take its course and not rush things too much. You know, with this whole union thing here, he still maybe has got a lot of questions for you. He still may feel that he could have heard things about you through friends, you know, or she could have heard things about you through friends. So he may or she may still really enjoy dating you, but still want to kind of find out some more and get to the bottom of things before maybe taking the relationship to that next level. So yeah, I think it's at early stages, and just maybe trust that, yeah, they are a true gem, and Spirit is confirming that this is a true gem. This could be something special, but let Destiny take its course, and remember that, you know, you were friends first, it looks like here, or at least all good relationships are based on excellent friendships. So it could be that you may need to just kind of take it slowly a little bit, especially with the Strength card being the overall energy for the month. It talks about slowing down a little bit, and thinking before you do a little bit. But you very much are feeling very young, very passionate, especially with the red hair here. I don't know if you've got red hair. But you're feeling very strong, very passionate, and yeah, I think the universe is just saying, just slow down a little bit. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moments that that you're in, and you know, make the most of the friendship that you have. Yeah. And I guess as well, I mean, with the Gossip card coming out here and with the Strength card there, I would say that maybe you would need to really, you know, respect the friendships. There's got to be an emphasis on integrity here, you know. I think that would be quite important, especially if there are any suspicions from him because of what he's heard or she's heard. And that might be why he kind of wants to keep it dating, or she wants to kind of keep it as dating at the moment, and Destiny's kind of, you know, everything's kind of slowing down a little bit, maybe because you know, he needs to get to know you a bit more and find out the truth, maybe, and find out, really get to the bottom of it and really know for sure that you are the true gem that it looks like you both seem to think of each other. But the Strength card here is reminding us that, again, it's just about integrity, and I think it'd be more important for you to remain and respect the friendship as much as possible, in order to quell any curiosity, any suspicions that he may have or she may have. And it's, again, the Strength card talks about integrity. You know, not flying off the handle or being overly passionate, but actually really genuinely liking someone. And showing that, honestly. So, I think that's the end of the reading. If you would like your own reading to look into your own personal situation, feel free to contact me at symbolsforliving@gmail.com. All my details will be in the description box below, so I'm talking a bit quietly, but I'm just feeling a bit sleepy. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you later on in June for the rest of the readings, which will be more love focused. So take care, and I'll speak to you then. Bye.